It's been 100 days of protests. The governor calling on right and left-wing activists to work together to restore the peace. ABC's Matt Guyman joins us from Portland with more. Good morning, Matt.
Eva, good morning. Incredible to think that just a couple of hours ago there were hundreds of protesters here and dozens of police officers backed up against the Portland Police Association building. And all around you can pretty much see the evidence of the scuffle here. These are remnants of the paint balloons. A protester was taken down here. She bled and somebody spray painted afterwards. There was protester blood here and police fired a lot of these. But eventually everybody went home, as they have for almost 100 consecutive nights. Overnight, the 100th night of protests in Portland marked with balloons,
some things being thrown, I guess those are paint bombs,
and batons.
Police have just started to move in. People are throwing some objects at them. So they just unloaded those tear gas. They're firing those pepper balls right now. This woman's crying right there on the ground. She's crying. A guy, I think, is trying to render some first aid.
The chants,
"We broke no law!"
The arrests, the deployment of non-lethal force, a nightly pantomime here in Portland brought to a boiling point the past 24 hours. Late Thursday, U.S. Marshals killing self-described anti-fascist Michael Reinell while trying to arrest him in Washington state. He was wanted in the shooting death of a pro-Trump protester, Jay Danielson, shot in the streets here a week ago. A neighbor saying the U.S. Marshals shooting went on for minutes.
It just sounded like 4th of July going off. There was just probably anywhere from 20 to 30 gunshots.
President Trump praising the action on Friday.
The U.S. Marshals, credible people, so I want to thank them for their strength, their bravery, and I really do wish that the mayor of Portland and the governor of Oregon would get going and stop the crime in that city.
But police officials here fear the death of both a right-wing activist and an anti-fascist only raises the stakes.
It ramps everything up a lot. Everybody's going to be, anxiety is going to be at its highest level. Everybody's going to be on edge.
Both right and left-wing activists converging on the city this weekend. The governor concerned about bloodshed.
I think we would all agree that we need to work collectively to stop the violence in Portland.
Meantime, some protesters here are wondering, after 100 days, where the movement is heading.
I'm going to kind of call it what it is, loosely organized with many messages. They haven't gotten their unemployment, the pandemic is still going on. So you get a lot of people behind it, and they're coming out with different messages.
And just a couple of hours ago, the courts unsealed the search warrant for Michael Reinell. It showed that he allegedly ambushed that right-wing activist Jay Danielson. And just a reminder that throughout this weekend, there are expected to be pro-Trump caravans and anti-fascist elements all protesting in the same part of Portland. Dan.
We're heading into a tense and long weekend in Portland. Matt Gutman on the ground covering it all for us. Thank you, Matt.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.